My dear collective, welcome to your music channeling. Today's song for today's reading is Toxic by Kelani. Very short and sweet. Channel messages. We got 2020, 2022, Sagittarius placement, Taurus placement. Okay? Um, and slightly Virgo. Okay? Now, I will say this. I did this reading prior. I said a lot, but I feel like it was just too much. Okay, so I'm trying to minimize it. So I'm gonna take the bullet points from the first reading. This person missed you. Okay, what they miss is the toxic love or the toxicity of you guys being together. Okay, message. Okay. They miss you. They miss the toxic love. For a lot of you guys, you will probably reunite again. I don't think that whatever I see in this reading is going to make you be like, I get it, but I don't get the love between you guys. In the sense of like, yes, I know it was toxic, but you love them. So fuck it. Fuck the message. Fuck everyone. And that's what it is. Okay? Now, you could be in this energy or your person, but I feel like it takes two to tango. You get it, okay? I say this to say, sex, boredom is the reason for you guys reuniting again, okay? And all the logic and the pros and cons and the whatever this message says, or my friends, family, or strangers, is going to be thrown out the window once somebody feels bored, once somebody's on that liquor, when somebody yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if somebody's intoxicated, you or them, or feel bored, you guys are going to find each other again. Now, I could also say when somebody feels like they're sexually frustrated, but I feel like that goes into the boredom as well. This is a person that has a way to your mind, your body. Some of you guys maybe even heart. The thing is this, the connection between you and them, like I said before, based on the song, it's not healthy. You know it's not healthy. They know it's not healthy, but you just don't give a fuck. That's what this message is. You guys don't give a fuck if it's unhealthy. You don't give a fuck if it's toxic. And let's say you're healed and you decide to not deal with them, collective. They still don't give a fuck. So they will probably find a way to your mind, your body, so you guys can start the cycle again. There's going to be a lot of accountability, but for the sake of going back to how it used to be, just be mindful. Like I said before, some of you guys are going to be like, fuck it. I can't get out of it. It is what it is. You want this, you love them, or you have the perception of it being love, and the cycle continue again. I will say this though, it's going to be less toxic than before, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it is toxic, because again, you guys got together when you guys were not healthy in general. It became worse when you were together. So that's why there's comfortability. Okay? Or in the sense of that one person was healthy, one person was unhealthy. It's still a magnetism. It's still a link, right? And the energy hasn't changed. A lot of you guys are going to be like, one more try can't hurt. Okay? This is definitely separation reading. Like, okay, personally, how do I give you advice to maneuver this? I say go no contact, but I feel like a lot of you guys will not go no contact. The moment this person like, I'm getting the energy of like, you unblock them, right? they say something and you don't really give a fuck, but that momentarily moment of boredom, like, they got your attention again. And so the cycle begins. I will say this, it's not gonna be like very impulsive or instant where you feel like, oh my god, they're giving me the ick, I don't want to deal with them, ew. It's very much a very calculated way into getting you back on the team again. So the cards that came out during this time, where is it? Hold up. There's going to be talk about self-sabotaging as well. This card also came out. Let's see here. I talked about being distant and being very cold. So if you're used to a person being very distant, cold, the attachment styles of avoidance is going to be changing. Okay, so that's one of these signs where you're going to realize that your person is not how they used to be. Okay, maybe you have taken on their role of not wanting to deal with them, and therefore that's why they're chasing you. Okay. This one here, it was in reverse. 31 could also be relevant. That could be your age, or you could be younger than 31. You could be in your teens, in your 20s. Okay. Usually, the saying goes, the younger you are, the more inexperienced and immature you are. Okay. It's applied to different people, right? Some people are still immature even until they die. Okay. I say this to say, whoever was in this detachment, avoidant, SOB, basically, towards you or in this relationship, is all of a sudden going to open up their hearts and become almost like a softie. Okay. But again, it's a calculated way for you to open up your heart again so you guys can begin the cycle. What they want is to be in this energy. Join me in celebrating my demons. Join me in dancing with me or with my demons. Join me in the toxicity that is. Okay, collective? You're definitely going to see an action towards them. So for a lot of you guys, you probably did wait for them to return and reach out to you. And they will. Like I said, as somebody that feels bored on that intoxication, it could be liquor, it could be anything, they're going to definitely reach out to you. And as soon as you feel bored or you're intoxicated, you will open up the door towards this person. Okay? For a lot of you guys, you will not. But again, your person is not ignorant. They're not stupid. They know a way to your heart, your mind, which will lead to your body eventually, in ways where a lot of people can't. If I'm going to be really honest here, okay? So the zodiac signs that I mentioned here, please look that up. I probably have done a past reading. If I can find it in my register of music channelings, it will be linked in the video or in the description box, okay? So yeah. Let's read the lyrics a little bit. So somebody could be from California. So she sings. Oh, it's with Ty Dolla $ign? Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna look up his zodiac sign. So he's an Aries. So, okay, so you can add Aries placement to the list of toxic people. And Aquarius could also be relevant. That's what I'm tuning into as well. All right. Let's see here. Damn right, we take turns being wrong. I get really accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. Okay, so crazy missing you when I get on. Don't fully made me a fool for you. So this is what I mean with the boredom, or the intoxication here. There's something gonna be okay. So all these toxic. All this love is toxic. All this love is toxic. All these kisses and hugs, it knocks shit out. You're a damn drug. You're toxic. Okay, yeah. So your person feels like you're a drug to them. Okay. And it goes on to say, you're a damn drug. You're toxic. And we know all about drugs. So should we? We should not, collective, but I also feel like whoever's listening to this reading, you're going to be like, fuck this reading. I should definitely partake. Okay? Well. All this sex and replay, run it back like a DJ, surfing on your face while okay. Well, you get in due time. I will post all the songs for all the messages. But yeah, it talks about being drunk and having toxic sex. And toxic sex is usually the best sex, but it's still toxic. So I say this to say, here in the lyrics talks a lot about when they're intoxicating, drunk, especially on Don Julio. They reach out, they do dumb shit, and end up being with you, and the cycle starts again. Okay? Now, like I said, for you guys, it's not just being drunk, it's also being bored. You don't even have to be intoxicated for you to reach out to them. They don't even have to be intoxicated to reach out to you. Okay? The toxicity doesn't even have to be doing drugs or drinking. It has to do with the countless of sexual interaction with you. You can have great sex with somebody, but the person is fucked up, abusive, crazy as fuck. Okay? So I say this to say, collective, do what you want. We're going to pull cards on what they want to tell you. Okay? They want to fix things. They want to mend this relationship. They know they've been toxic. They know they are self-sabotaging. Again, channel message before the cards. They know they are trash. And they probably will dim it down for you guys to be back on good terms. But again, what they want is you guys to continue this cycle again. Because why? They crave it. They love it. It makes them feel like there is some sort of there's a thrill, there's an adrenaline for, like I said, they don't have to be with you based on alcohol or drugs. They don't have to be with you based on anything other than the fact if they feel bored. Okay? Boredom could be anything. Shit, it could be, I don't know, like, well, it could also, you could be bored of anything. A person they're dating, they feel, I really feel like there's a spectrum of feeling bored. The fact that they're hanging out with their friends and they feel like their friends are bored, all of a sudden they're like, I need to talk to collective. I need to see her or him. My friends are boring. Their work I'm at is boring. The date I went on yesterday, or I'm talking to, even if they're talking to somebody and they feel bored, shit, the show if they're watching a TV series, they're like, the show is boring. I need to see what's up with collective. The boredom thing is more real than them being intoxicated. It's even worse if they're bored and also under the influence. Then they're like on go mode, trying to see what the hell you're up to. Okay? I kind of feel like your person is a little bit impulsive. Okay? As well. I say this to say, it doesn't matter what they're bored with. Truly and truly, it does not matter. I feel, on that note, I feel like your person is a thrill seeker. Like they seek impulsivity. I don't know, maybe somebody is, a little bit, if they're not a fire sign, somebody could have like a mental condition. All right. Anyways, let's continue. So yeah, like I said, we got the Hammer card. They want to fix things. They know they were toxic. Again, like anything else. I'm getting annoyed for you guys, but hey, I'm gonna take my personal thoughts from this. So yeah, they want to fix things. They got talking. They want to communicate, and they will. They will, as well. They want to talk to you, communicate. They want to tell you that they want to kiss and make up. We got this card as well. They're definitely keeping an eye on you. For some of them, they're also stalking you. I don't know what else to say. They're also stalking you. But the thing is this. They're stalking you, keeping an eye on you because they're trying to see if you have somebody. They're trying to see if you like somebody. Or if somebody else is liking you. How are they feeling when it comes to you? On an emotional level. You see that? Heart with a key in reverse. Let's look at this for like a few seconds. What does it say, collective? Or read it with me in silence. What does it say? Okay. Getting together. Perfect match. Okay? Their heart is open. This thing was in reverse. There's no love in this. There was no love before. There is no love right now. There's no love when you guys get together. All it is, based on the energy I'm feeling, and I felt it before, and it's more evident in the actual song. Whether you are bored, they are bored, especially if they are bored, collective. I'm going to tell you this. All they want is a direct link to you again. And it's not your heart. I did a lot of preaching in the other version. I will say this to say, use your discernment. I don't feel like it's a good idea to deal with this person again. Because to what extent? Let me start with the preaching again. There are like 7 billion people on earth. You can find another partner that is not toxic. Okay? And if you cannot find another partner that is toxic with 7 billion people, I say this to say, there are ways where you can feel satisfied without a person. Okay? Don't let the boredom trick you into going back to past people. Okay? But I also feel like for a lot of guys, you will not listen. Okay? You love the toxicity. You love the toxic love. And the fact that this person, for some reason, has a way to your mind, heart, or body, or have you on your mind, at least to your heart, and then to your body, they're fucking calculated. They're manipulative, and they are good at what they do. Okay? This is not their first rodeo. I don't know what else to say. Like, your person, and eventually you, for those that will go back to this soulmate, are they karmic? Sure. They are, probably. They are. I'm going to say this. Your person, and eventually you, for those that go back, like I said before, you have an issue of perceiving the relationship from the inside out. You have to perceive it from the outside in. Unless you are outside of the equation, you will see it for what it is. If you're in it, as in back together, go back together, trying to link back together with them, or opening the door for them to do so, collective, you are going to invite the same cycle that wasn't good the first time, and it would not be good the second time. Why? Because the relationship was just based on toxicity. Probably the only good thing was the sex, but like at the end of the day, like I said before, I gave you real life advice on where to go and what to do, and it doesn't have to be with this person. But for some of you guys, you're gonna be like, fuck this message and carry on. Okay. I say this to say, I mean, hey, you know, at least in the song, she says that it's the drink that makes her stupid, like her drinking, or he and she, because I didn't even realize that Ty Dolla $ign was in the version of it all. But I say this to say, both the male and the female of it all, they know that they're going to be very stupid, and they act stupid when it comes to drinking. So a lot of you guys, it's not the boredom, if we're going to base it on the lyrics, is whenever they are on something, intoxicated, drinking, smoking, doing drugs, whatever the case may be, is when they will have a way into your heart, which equates your body. Because again, you guys saw the card. There's no love here. Now, like I say this to say, it's also winter time. Cuffing season is here, which could also make somebody extra bored. The weather in itself, and I mentioned in my other reading, or the other version, sorry guys, that in terms of my apartment, for me to get like maximum heat, the sensors have to sense it from the outside in, and if that is not being censored correctly, the heat will stay where it's at. And I feel like it's the same thing with your person. And you eventually, for those that would go back, I feel like you have much more logic and reason and analysis. And the analysis is based on what happened in the past, collective, of why you shouldn't deal with this person again. Hence why they're blocked. Hence why you don't reach out. Hence why you don't follow their social media. Hence why you haven't talked to them. Okay? But for some odd reason, during this moment in time, this is why the song is here, by the way. I almost forgot to mention, I got this song this morning. Okay, I woke up and I channeled it and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even want to do this reading because I was like really tired, and at least when I did the first version, I felt the sniffles. So I already feel like I feel like, you know, I don't feel myself, right? I wouldn't say sick because I wouldn't be speaking this much if I feel sick, but I kind of felt in the beginning that I felt sick. So like I'm coming down with something. And so I was like, no, I don't want to. I just want to be in bed and just, you know, lay, right? Be lazy. But here we are. I'm doing this. And basically, I say this to say, this person could be feeling sick. This person could be feeling sick if they don't have access to you. And if you feel bored, you could also feel sick. I'm going to say this as well. For some of you guys, this could be relevant, okay? Being okay? Just read it for yourself. Like, the speech impediment is about to act up. This could be relevant, okay? And they probably want to be like, I'm not this anymore. I don't want to approach you in this manner of being this, collective, right? It's all like, shit, if they were toxic once, they'll be toxic again. And that's the entire goal. You guys saw the love card, the heart card. They're not coming in with loving you. They're not coming in with opening up their heart. They're doing so you guys can get back to the toxicity of it all. They love this. They love the rejection, the non-communicating, the back and forth. Like, how do I say this? You probably were engaging in a lot of it, and now somebody's sensors has been triggered of like, oh my god, collective don't want to deal with them. shit. Now they feel attraction towards you. Now everybody's bored because collective is playing the game that was played on them in the beginning. Obviously, of course they want to be with you. Of course, now they feel passion. They want to have fun with you because why? You are playing the game that was played on you in the beginning. And they love it. They love it, collective. What's not to love? Okay? Collective, if you want to play this game with them, shit, play on. Play on, collective. Because some of you guys will play on, and hey, I'm just gonna leave it at that. When they will take action, it will happen when it happens, but let's just pull the cards on this, okay? I got number 4, could be relevant. Think hours, days, weeks, months. Same thing with the number 3. Same thing with number 10, okay? Somebody could be Hispanic as well. Algeria could be relevant. Okay. Colombian. Anyways, your advice card, collective. You're gonna feel like this is like faded. You're gonna feel blessed. You're gonna feel like this is a miracle. Maybe some of you guys deep down wanted this, hence why you're going back. But I'm also getting the energy of like, for some of you guys, you have the frequency of I can fix them. I don't know if I mentioned Sagittarius, but you could be a Sagittarius female. I'm also getting that, okay? Collective, we're about to wrap it up, okay? I feel like I've said enough. I said too much. Do what makes you feel 10-10, okay? But I don't know why. For some reason, I needed to. Okay, so the initial M could be relevant. I feel like I'm filming too close. Okay. For some of you guys, they're also recognizing you as a mother. Some of you guys, the toxic individual in your life that wants to come back and continue this fucking cycle, you have a child with them, okay? Or you might get pregnant, okay? I say this to say, like, is there any love between this person and collective? Like, real love? Let's see here. So, for some of you guys, you will grow into loving each other. But it's blocked love. The love is blocked. It's the type of love, but it's toxic love. It's not healthy. When you're with them, they're not healthy. When they're with you, they're not healthy. I don't know what else to say. Okay? Hey. Anyways. We got MRSANEKETSOAXEUISA. Okay, so USA could be relevant. The letter O could also be relevant. Okay, for a lot of you guys, it's an X. Okay, not surprising. Okay, something about taxes. Okay, something about school. Maybe you guys went to school together. Or maybe you guys were studying. Okay, somebody feels like Ken to the Barbie and you're the Barbie and Ken, okay? Some of you guys, there could be an age difference. I'm seeing Mars, okay? So check your Mars placement. Your Mars or their Mars. Or it could be in the situation where it's like they're from Mars, you're from Venus. And that's why there's attraction. And Mars and Venus was never really supposed to be one, actually. If you read planetary history, There's a difference, okay? There is the reason why they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus, okay? And you just love being on their planet when you're supposed to be on your planet. Okay? So something about the number 10 or somebody's aunt could be relevant. Somebody's definitely Hispanic. Nick could be relevant. Something about a master's degree. Or somebody wants to master again, like they mastered you before. Sussex could be relevant. The place, okay. Something about somebody might have like issues with their air. Now, this is two things. Somebody might have tinnitus, or ringing in your ear. Is either ringing or tinnitus, one or the other. I don't know. That could be somebody, like, so maybe somebody gets messages. This is for my spiritual baddies. Okay. Yeah. Something about taming you. So I'm seeing a lot of like submission, taming you, being a master. It's a lot about being in control, feeling control. Saturn could be relevant. Saturn return, Saturday, okay? Something about nuclear, okay? The thing is this, you and this person, there is a lot of explosivity, getting together, can ruin a whole entire planet. If you love it, I like it for you guys. And some of you guys will love it. And others, you'll be strong enough to resist the temptation of it all. Because it's very much temptation. And like I said, it's very much boredom or the alcohol or the intoxication that make you feel like, should I not? Like, you know, I just feel like you should not. But a lot of you guys will not listen. Okay, and the fucking cold is very triggering for some of you guys. Okay, so yeah, something about rosemary could be relevant. I just did like a flower reading. It's like, I don't know why, I felt the sniffles. I feel okay now. This is collective. This is somebody that's also obsessed with you. I'm also tuning into the Devil card in tarot. I'm too lazy to go and get it, but yeah, somebody's obsessed. But it's also like the sexual energy, the sexual chemistry, the toxicity. The energy between you guys sexually is like very. It's incomparable. It's almost like they get intoxicated. For a lot of you guys, it is the combination of the sex and the drugs when it comes to you. But it doesn't have to be like the song says. Hold on, she says, for a lot of it, it's you being the drug for them. Okay? I'm gonna look this thing up again. Hold up. You're a damn drug. Sorry for the misarticulation. She says you're a damn drug. You're toxic. Okay, so for a lot of it, you are a drug to your person, or vice versa. They feel like you're a drug. But I would say this though: if you felt like they were a drug, if they got you stigmatized or pussy whipped, okay. Let's say you're the one that has the power now, right? You're not folding. You're the one that is doing the blocking and the, how do I say this? They're the one that's chasing after you, collective. It's them feeling like you're the drug for them, right? You're the drug of choice. Somebody feels like the tables has turned right now. You're the one that is, in control. But the thing is that I feel like they're so smart, because even if they feel like you're in control, the game here is to control you. Santa Monica could be relevant. Sagittarius could also be relevant. Either Sagittarius month, which is December, November, but something about July as well. June, July. Who's born during that time? Is that Gemini? I'm gonna look up. So yeah, Gemini and Cancer could be relevant. Especially if in Aries, Gemini and Cancer is relevant. So Cancer and Leo is relevant as well. Listen, collective, we're about to continue. Continue? What do you mean? I feel like I'm speaking so much. Continue what? I'm gonna say this. A lot of you guys, the reunion will take place. What's with this continue stuff? Continue. I feel like this cycle is gonna be happening again, and the wounds that was healed, it's not gonna be healed again. It's gonna be in the same cycle. I'm talking about the same immaturity. Just wait for it. It's something about how like you don't have to wait for long. There's some type of obsessiveness between you and this person that will take place. It's gonna be harder to get out. For some of you guys, you have children, or for some of you guys, you will get pregnant by them. This is no joke, okay? So it's like the energy between you guys will still be continued, okay? I don't know what else to say other than good luck. This is for the people that enjoy a toxic relationship, that would take back their toxic partner or karmic partner. That will go back based on them feeling bored or lackluster in life, whether it's with people or sexual incompatible partners, or boredom, heavy on the boredom. Okay, for a lot of you guys, for a small portion, you're gonna be like, yeah, that was me and this person. At best, you might just communicate with them, talk to them again. I hope it stays that way. But again, like I said before, they have a weight to your mind, which will link to your heart, will eventually link to your body. So if you can just stop with having sexual intimacy with them, or open up your heart, maybe just like, okay, I still connect with them on a intellectual level. Maybe just keep it at bay. I hope you guys can be strong. Listen, thoughts and prayers, 11 lights and butterflies. My personal advice, 7 billion people on earth, okay? And that's all. That's it, collective. Okay. Also, happy Halloween if you celebrate, okay?